Hey girl, hey. Have you ever had that moment where you've been in a season of your life where you had a major setback? I mean, we've all had them. But think about that time. Maybe you're in the middle of one now. Maybe you can remember another time in the not so distant future. But you've had this setback. Maybe it was a divorce. Maybe it was a financial setback. Maybe you lost your job, lost your best friend. You lost, someone that was really, really close to you passed on, whatever it may be. And those things can really knock us down on our cutie patooties, right? And so I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, man, and evaluating the times that I've been through, how did I come back, right? How did I become that comeback girl? Are you singing the song in my head? But we are all comeback girls. We can do this. We're in that season of down and depressed, and things aren't going my way, and it feels like it's never going to happen. There's actually two things we can leverage in those moments as we're making our comeback. But let's get down to it. What are two things that we can do as we're making our comeback, as we're re-entering into a world out of that old season, and we want to get back into a moment of thriving? And we're all going to have ups and downs in lives. And it's how we handle those moments that aren't going perfectly that are going to define how quickly we get back to thriving. And so there's two things. One is grace. You have to give yourself grace. Think about, what would you say to your best friend, to your daughter, to your mother, if they had just gone what you went through? Right? Would you have your Judge Judy gravel, or is it a gavel? A gavel? A gravel. Come on now. A gavel. Would you have your Judge Judy hat and that little outfit on? Right? Would you? Would you be like, oh, you dumb dumb, why did you do that? Or would you lead with grace and lead with a little curiosity? Grace in the sense of, hey, we all fall down. When do we get back up? I'm right here for you. Curiosity. What do you need right now to help you get back up? Right? What do you need? Do you need someone to stand by your side? Okay, go call all the people that love standing by your side, right? So, in order to give yourself grace, you have to be willing to swipe left to judgment when judgment shows up, because it absolutely will show up. Judgment is going to show up for you. That's just how we're made. We are human beings. But if we can just acknowledge when that judgment of ourselves comes up, like, oh, how could you possibly lose your job? Why weren't you networking this whole time? We knew that this could potentially happen. Or why didn't I spend more time with my mom or my dad or my cousin or my best friend? Why didn't I spend more time when they were here? Right? Those are signals of judgment. And when those thoughts come up, you can simply pause and acknowledge them. And then swipe left, baby. Oh, wait, that's left for you. Swipe left, baby. Right? Just like we do on Tinder, Bumble, or everything else. I don't do that because I'm married. But, but we all know this concept, right? We're like, hey, judgment, thank you for showing up. This is something that matters. You're not serving me right now. Swipe left. Right? And what that does then is it opens up our mind to be curious. Okay, was there a lesson that I could pull out of that? What did I learn? Did I learn that I actually made it through and now I'm seeking that next phase of moving from surviving to thriving? Did I learn that I knew I should be networking during this time and I didn't do it? So maybe the lesson there is trust your instinct, right? Or maybe you didn't network because it terrifies you, right? Why am I so terrified? Well, I'm fearful of rejection. I'm weird. Who's gonna like me? A lot of people are gonna like you. Okay. right? And maybe instead of networking, you just realize that you're just there to build relationships. And then you're like, how do I build relationships? Do you see that curiosity gets your mind thinking about how you can solve the problem, right? So the first thing that you want to leverage is grace. And in order to truly get to grace for yourself, I highly recommend that when judgment comes up, and it will, just go ahead and swipe left and then step into curiosity. All right. So the second thing, I'm looking at my notes because, yo, like almost every woman over 50, I have ADHD, but I know how to solve that. I just have my notes. All right. So then the next thing that we want to leverage is action. We just got to get into action. And again, we got to let go of judgment because sometimes, like, oh, well, what's the next action? We don't have to be perfect. Just take action. Just get up and go for a walk. Just get up and call a friend. Just get up and get on LinkedIn and be like, who am I not connected with that I really love? Or this is one I really like. Start cruising on LinkedIn. And if you find a connection with somebody, if you're like, oh my God, I like that post. Oh my goodness, they're funny. Oh my goodness, they read the same things that I do. They're interested in this, whatever it may be. Reach out to them and say, hey, yo, I think you're so cool. I think that too. Have a good day. I just wanted to drop you a hi and a smile, right? Get into action, all right? And your goal is to get into action that's aligned with your purpose. But sometimes it's all about taking that first step. And I know you can do it. Sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes we're so down that it is. But I'm telling you right now, you can do it. You can get into action. Take one small baby action and then celebrate. We can do many celebrations as we go. I love this one. It's the Zoom video golf clap, right? Another thing you can do to celebrate, so easy. You just raise your hand. Do it with me now. Unless you're driving, don't do it if you're driving. Raise your left or your right hand, whichever one it is. Turn it back so that it's facing backwards. And then just go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. It's so easy, but it feels so good. All right. So next time you find yourself in that moment of you're coming out of a season of a down season, and you're like, I'm ready to come back. Trust that you're a comeback girl, and then leverage two things. Leverage grace, and you do that by shifting left on judgment and stepping into curiosity. And then the second thing is you want to get into action. Any action, just take an action. And when you do, I want you to celebrate. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. Just do a woohoo, whatever it may be, because you did something that 2 days ago, a month ago, whatever it may be, was pretty hard, right? And so when we do something that's hard, we want to celebrate because that gets us into the motion. It also gains that confidence. Confidence comes through action, and that's a whole nother talk. But we can do that. And you know what? I would love to hear from you. What is on your mind? What do you think about? What would you like to kiki about? Because I'm all about the kiki here. And I can totally talk about any Bravo show with you and Kiki, but I would actually prefer to talk about the things that can help us step into our power. So let me know in the comments. Tell me, what is it you want to talk about? All right, we're going to close it out like we always do. I invite you to join me, step into your power, step into your I'm enough. We're going to do this by saying I'm enough together. All right, on the count of three. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I am enough. There you go. Make it a great day, and I'll see you next time.